Hey there, and welcome to the channel. There we are at Telford Crossing. This is the A9. We're going to walk down to can't really stay here all day. We're going to walk. There's people taking their bairns to school and everything. Right, so I found this interesting colour scheme. I mean, what the hell's this? Let's take a wee photograph of that actually. Isn't it interesting how our culture gets affected by stuff? Yeah, I mean, right, let's get going. We're going to walk. This is going to be this. So I've been talking, I did a live there. And I'm kind of talking, I'm getting on about how middle class women try to push the narrative. I mean, all women do. But how middle class women seem to have more narrative pushing skills than they ever did have. It seems a bit, well, why don't we go down here and see if this, well, right. Let's go down here and see how things are with this bridge. Yeah, they push that narrative and they use men, and men are weaker now because they can lose a lot if they get if a woman has that way inclined. It costs them a lot to lose their children, they don't see their children. It costs them a lot of money, they have to remortgage. They'll end up out with the family home, and it all goes horribly wrong. In the grand scheme of things, it's not good for anyone actually. It's not good for the woman, it's not good for the man, it's not good for the children, but it's all based on self-centred kind of desire, short-term desires and feelings. And so there's a lot of women have a voice where they shouldn't really have a voice, you know, because their voice is not credible. Like, everybody should have a voice, but not if it's at other people's expense, and that would be inequality rather than equality. So I'm not sure if it's allowed, but can you chuck fish? Well, I better not film it just in case it turns out it's illegal or something. You know. There's Telford Bridge there, and lovely. So this is short term. They put this up. You're not allowed to go in there. After about 6 months, it's all fucked, right? You're not allowed to use this bridge. So there's no consistency. So, and you're not allowed to use that path. That sign's been there for a couple of years, well, a year or so, but you've not been allowed to use it for about 3 years. And there's no consistency in our. So the council does box ticking stuff. That's what they do. They tick boxes, and that's what happens. So what the problem I've got here is this fish is going to stink. But I'm not going to chuck the bag in because I figured that would be bad, you know, for you know, like for the animals. Right, so it does stink, yeah, obviously it stinks. But someone will eat it, a pike or something. Oh god, that was gross. Here, so I brought some kitchen roll along with me. I did plan ahead. Oh. So, just a bit of fish. Why? Eh? What? Alright. Okay then.
Do you have a problem?
Well, it's you's got a problem.
I was asking what you were putting in the bloody water.
Well, what?
I'm really curious.
Right, I see you're videoing me, so you don't want me to video you.
I'm not fucking videoing you at all. Are we shiting a pot?
Idiot.
Fucking idiot yourself. You'll try that one, Stuart.
Oh aye, what are you going to do? Gonna get your mummy to sort me out.
Think I'm old enough, pal, to sort myself out.
I'm not your pal.
I wouldn't want you.
Did you get rejected from the army? Oh, good. Bye.
Wanker.
What, right, any more? Are you finished? Are you done? Any more? Wow, that was quick. Hmm? That was quick. I did say to you, is it is it illegal? I don't think it is. It's a bit of a fish. You know, and to me I think it's probably, you know, it's probably good for the, well, I don't actually know for sure, to be honest with you. I mean, I wouldn't do anything if I didn't think it was ecologically appropriate, you know, but it's a bit of a, it was like a couple of bits of fish, that's what it was. And that, where do fish come from? They come from water, don't they? So, it's probably, but you got uptight quick. That's alright. Right, so we're going to carry on with this. I need to find a bin to put that bag. Oh, it stinks. So, as I was saying, the hassle with fish. Like, so, gutted it and eat it. Well, I've eaten the trout and eaten it, right? So it's just like the tail. And basically, I just put the tail and a couple of bits in. But I don't know if that's, somebody might tell me you're not meant to do that, I don't know. I'd imagine probably you're not allowed to do anything nowadays. But that's where it came from. And I reckon some fish will eat it. Or birds will get it. Right. So I'm going to go up here, turn right up here. Turn right. Turn right. Up the top. We're going to go for a walk. Unbelievable. You can't do fuck all nowadays, can you? Well, you can do lots of things but nobody gives a shit, and then you try and do something like that, and then you've got some fucking twat from G.I. Joe turns up. Fucking ex-army. He's been rejected from the army. That's not allowed, innit? Fucking idiot. But at the same time, never mind. Never mind. God, this is good energy. I know you used to get food bins to dump stuff, food that you haven't eaten, but I'm not sure I don't, you have to ask for it or something. I don't actually waste a lot of food, so I don't have a food bin. I think food bins are horrible because the way the council is, if they come to pick it up once a month, it's going to be stinking, isn't it? Because the services have been declined. Right. Okay, now. Is that related to the eye? The colours that we've seen at the start? It is, isn't it? God, fucked. The colours. So why all these blue? But see, I didn't throw the plastic in the burn. I just threw the stuff that the fish would eat, or the birds. Plastic, I've still got it here. I'm going to put that in a bin. I might have to just take it home and put it in my own bin at home. Oh dear. So what you do when you're doing these videos is if somebody starts on you, you film them, right? And he was trying to tell me his camera wasn't on, but how would you know that? You know, mine was on, and I will film you. And then the more you make an arse yourself, then you need to, like, if you're approaching people in public places, especially somebody that's armed, like I am, and a lot of them do that sort of thing. I mean, to be fair, he sort of had a point. But maybe there would have been a better way to do it. Oh yeah, hey, what are you doing there? Like, oh, I'm just dropping a bit of fish in, a bit of dead fish into the river. Oh, right, okay. Just checking. Ah, that's alright, you're welcome. But I suppose the way he did it was different, wasn't it? Well, G.I. Joe's not right, but it's a sort of army type, isn't he? He's got the green fatigues and everything. I see, like, well, okay, we're talking about, because we were looking at society and everything, and infrastructure and all that. So, he looks like sort of lonely type of guy. Well, that's what I look like as well, yeah. But I explore all these things. I'm not running away from them, you know. So, how it's all worked out, you know. I mean, what would you be putting in the river? I mean, it's like, what would you put in the river? I can't see how MD would put, you know, if you were going to throw rubbish, you'd just throw it to fuck, wouldn't you? You wouldn't put it in the river, would you? So I think somebody that's doing that would, probably a mistake I made. I should have done it in a bit of a more quiet bit. Because it's not really my intention to get involved with conflict, although it happened there. But then I'm not my social skills are bad, so I tend to overreact. So that's what it is, and that's how it happens. Right, so how are we getting on? We've got held up by this. Maybe I should have googled that before I did it. You know, is it alright to put a bit of fish in the river? You know, it's not really a river, there's a burn, the Bannock burn. That's fucking, who cares? You've been pedantic. Captain Fishhead. Can you imagine the jokes that could have come out of this? Captain Fishhead. G.I. Joe meets Captain Fishhead. That's so fucking funny. Oh yeah. I haven't seen any bins yet to get rid of my plastic wrapping. So I'm going to be stinking of fish. There'll be all sorts of freaking flies that are following me home. Because the bag stinks. It's got blood and everything on it, and fuck, let's get going. You done? Anything else? I learned that from Jefferson Fisher. Although I certainly he wouldn't be very proud of me the way I handled that. But are you done? I'm a wanker. I'm a wanker then, am I? Okay then. Well, you know what that means. He's a wanker. Yep, that's when I use that as well. I don't really use it anymore. Try not to, but that word, it's projective. it means that you're a wanker. What does a wanker mean? It means you can't get a woman. What does that mean? Well, it means in this day and age. So we've got the argument about the Pelican Crossing and this fireman arguing with me because his woman's insisting that she's right and he's got to stand up for her. So he's going to stick up for her, because if he doesn't, he's going to end up getting booted out of the house. He won't see his children again and he'll have to get a remortgage. But you won't be able to get a remortgage because you won't be able to afford to buy another house. Or maybe you will, that does happen. I did meet somebody who'd done that. So you get to my age, well, a bit younger, in your 50s, and you find you've got to start all over again just because of somebody's feelings, or because you haven't stuck up for them with their demented ideas. Because they get schooled on how to fuck you over. I think that's what fishermen do, innit? Do they not put the other parts of the fish back in the water? I think so. Oh right, here we are. We're at our spot. Right. How many people can you wind up today? Well, I could wind somebody up doing that Pelican Crossing easily enough. Probably. For a change, we might have to walk down there. We're a bit earlier today, and